Julie Buck on KTRX.
Carney Show, welcome back to the broadcast. And I use the term broadcast loosely, by the way. Julie Buck has been forced to move all the way across the room.
I'm good with it.
How do you like?
I'm happy as a clam over here.
This is weird. This is very strange. You're at
We're
least
good. Hi, Matt.
you're about 18, 20 feet away from me. It's kind of
I
odd.
kind of like it.
It's kind of odd. But we had to make room for all the musicians in the house. Tomorrow night at Blue Strawberry down on Boyle, where they do a series of great cabaret shows. We just had Charles Glenn in talking about his. This one is SilverPhreek, Phreek, which I
Or
think
QUE.
is a member of the Onion family. I haven't introduced you yet. Tomorrow night, and it's SilverPhreek, Curt Landis, Vince Martin, Al Ox, and all three of which I know well, but all from different parts of my life and different stories and different places.
Down at the precinct.
And I've never, all three of you, I've seen more perform either as a solo or as a duo, with each of you getting primary billing. This is like three divas right here.
Battle of the egos. Yeah,
This-
the bootleg session.
I can't imagine what the fights must be like. But
You don't want to know. It's bad.
how did the three of you musically come together?
We still haven't yet. We're still working that out.
That's Ox.
Right now, over me. You know what happened? Vince and we've all known each other a long time, but Vincent plays guitar and bass, and I play piano.
Right.
And we were doing that, and Alan was playing piano and singing around town.
Right.
And then one day, Alan said, I'm thinking about getting back into drums, which is what he played as a teenager in bands.
Mm-hmm.
And he got some gig. Remember that gig? And we played some big party where there was a tent. And
I remember that, yeah.
Anyway, he said, I'm gonna bring my drum kit. They want me to have a trio. They were thinking of him as the pianist. But
Right.
he hired me as a pianist and Vince as bass or something. And then we realized, wow, we all, we were used to two-part harmony. Now we had three-part harmony.
Wow, we have to split this check three ways. Are you
Yeah,
kidding?
that was the problem. But
Are you kidding?
Water into wine.
And as a drummer, I'm a little stunned at what I'm looking at in front of you, Ox.
And this is my little, I call it poquito drums, little drums, also called monkey drums. And
Chihuahua drums is what I'm going for, but he doesn't like that.
It's like the Hervé Villachez signature kit.
the drummers admire me because I can lift this kit up with one hand and carry it in. It's the bass drum's already attached, the snare is attached, and the hi-hat is attached. And I also have a little monkey that plays this.
Julie's in the room. I have seen all of you perform, and you all impress me immensely.
Thank you, sir.
But all three of you that I've seen play very different styles. I have seen mostly Curt, you do more of a smooth jazz funk thing, everything I've seen you do. Al's more a Great American Songbook with his Castelli rented tuxedo on, singing his heart out to women that are still mourning the loss of Al Baker's. And if George Benson had never been famous, Vince probably wouldn't have been recognized as the great talent he is. And Chuck Berry is another tribute show.
Yes, I do.
You do. We did that together at the Casa Loma.
At the Casa Loma.
So with these three styles of music, and you guys obviously do so much more, when you come together, what did you decide you were going to do? And more importantly, what are you going to do tomorrow that we're going to come see Blue Strawberry?
That's a damn good question.
It had to come up.
We should decide what we're going to do tomorrow. We've got about, 12 hours left. Actually, the show tomorrow has a theme of three-part harmony, or of harmony in general,
Right.
harmony singing. So even though we do gigs where we do more instrumental music and
Right.
more other kinds of stuff, we're focusing on that part of our repertoire with two and three-part harmony. So any two of us will break down, and often three of us. That's because that's Jim Dolan over there. He and I had discussed this theme many years ago, way
Right.
before he had the Blue Strawberry. We discussed doing something with Vince and I, and then he asked me and Alan and Vince to do the harmony show.
Well, and as we go into this, it reminds me of a quick story I'd like to share with you. If I could. Julie, you want to hear this? You want to hear this?
I enjoyed it when we were talking about us.
No, it isn't about you.
You'll learn that.
So this guy, he's in love with two women. And I mean in love. He's fallen hard for both of them, but he can't keep up this relationship and being all things to all people, and he's got to decide which woman am I going to spend my life with, and he's making lists and pros and cons, and one of the women is just to the casual observer, absolutely drop dead gorgeous. One of those walks into the room, everybody turns their head. She is absolutely breathtaking. The other woman that he's so madly in love for and could see himself spending his life with, not unlike the three of you, is blessed with the voice of a songbird. I mean, she could just sing any song and sing the phone book, and people would be like, oh my God, that is so lovely. He decides at one point he can't keep seeing both of them, and he decides to marry the woman that's got the most gorgeous voice, and they get married and they go on their honeymoon, and it's a magical night, and they wake up in the morning, and he rolls over and he looks at her and he says, for God's sake, sing something. So I say to you guys, for God's sakes, sing something.
Oh, that was good.
Quite a segue.
You want to just do like one verse and then the chorus of south of the land of the pine.
Didn't you talk about this in the van?
We argued.
Sure, go for it.
This just we'll sing. I want to get to the harmony part quick, so I'll sing a quick verse and then we'll get into the harmony. Heading down south to the land of the pines, I'm thumbing my way down to North Carolina, staring up the road and I'm praying to God I see headlights. Be baby like a wagon wheel, rock me, mommy, any way you feel.
Want to do a song or what?
Snippet. We don't want to give away the whole show.
I noticed that you talk about some of the material you guys are doing, a few originals, but also some Birds and the Beach Boys, but the Beatles and the Eagles and the Beatles. I mean, you've got such an extensive discography. Dying to know, cat out of the bag, what from the Fab Four are you guys going to be sharing? And would you give us a little tease as
We got
go?
one from the movie Help, or the movie, whatever it was, Hard Day's Night, I think. I'll put a little.
Someday
fabricating a British accent just because some bands feel that they have to do that to make it sound authentic.
We don't put any more.
Or whatever.
Natural, you know, John.
Yeah. Tomorrow night, and it is at Blue Strawberry, 364 North Boyle, down on the old Gaslight for you that remember those stomping grounds just east of the West End. 8 o'clock show. Get your tickets now. And I believe it's BlueStrawberrySTL.com. Curt Landis, Vince Martin, Al Oxenhandler in the studio with us. We got to take a breather, so let's do that real quick. And maybe
Thank you for having us.
I haven't said goodbye yet.
Oh.
We're just going to bring in
Thanks for continuing to have us.
a one-part traffic harmony brought to you by Cousin Eddie. Cuz?
Well, we were in Harmony most